Hello friends, in this video we are going to find the equation of motion for elastic pendulum using Lagrange equation of motion. Suppose we have an elastic pendulum. This is elastic pendulum. So its path of oscillation should be this. Okay. Now due to the extension of a spring, it will follow this path. Okay, below the suspension. Now you see. Let us assume that this bobs come below and this is the end point, and the extension, suppose L be the length of the spring before extension and X be the extension, then its length become L plus X. So we have considered X is the extension and theta be the angle between these two positions. Okay, and L is the original length before extension. So let me write here, L be the original length, X be the extension, M be the mass of the bob, and K is the spring constant. Okay, theta be the angle between the mean position and the end point. So hope you have understood this. Now what we're going to do, here you see, we know that L is equal to T minus V. Lagrangian L is equal to T minus V. T is kinetic energy, V is potential energy. Okay, now let's find kinetic and potential energy. How to find the kinetic and potential energy? Now you see, so this is the pendulum after extension. Okay, now this is the part, L plus X is the length after extension. So this is the original part, and now you see theta, and this length according to trigonometry it must be L plus X cos theta. Okay, so now we are going to find the kinetic energy. Here you see there are two components of kinetic energy. One is the tangential, another is the radial. Here you see half mv square is the formula of kinetic energy. This component, okay, this is another tangential component. Here you see this is half m x dot square along this direction, and the tangential component should be half m L plus X theta. Okay, theta dot L plus X whole square theta dot square. Okay, so hope you have understood this. Theta dot represents d theta by dt. Okay, d theta by dt. That means here you see the tangential component, the arc followed by this bob, its length is L plus X theta. Okay, L plus X theta, and we know kinetic energy is half mv square, that's why, and velocity is time derivative of displacement. Here the displacement is L plus X theta. This is the length of this arc. So we have got the tangential component is this half m. This is the kinetic energy along which the extension taking place. Okay, and the tangential component is this. So half mv square. So we have got two components. One is half m x dot square. So displacement along the in the radial direction is x. So time derivative of x is x dot, and that is the velocity, isn't it, along this direction, along the radial direction. Okay, so that's why it is mx dot square, and in the tangential components here displacement is L plus X theta. So and time derivative of theta is theta dot. So square of that we have got this. So this is the expression for kinetic energy, and let us choose the choosing the reference level for the potential energy at a distance of L plus X after extension cos theta below the suspension. Now here you see, so as the bob is going below the point of suspension in opposite direction, so and there is a spring also, So there will be two components of potential energy, one due to the spring constant, another is due to gravity. So this is the point below the suspension. Okay, so here the potential energy at the distance L plus x cos theta will be given by here you say this is L plus x cos theta. So we have considered this is the reference level for potential energy. So then half m g, we know potential energy is mgh. Here the h is L plus x cos theta. We will consider in the opposite direction, so negative sign. So as it is going below after extension. Okay, so and due to the spring, it must be due to the spring constant, the restoring force is acting upward, isn't it? So that's why half kx square. Okay, so we have got kinetic and potential energy. So let us find L, T minus V. Okay, so that's going to be half mx dot x square half m L plus x whole square theta dot square plus mg L plus x cos theta minus half kx square. So we have got this. Now here you see, we know, let me rewrite the L again. So this is the L. Okay, we have got already. Now Lagrange equation is given by d by dt del L by del theta, del x dot. So we will get one pair of equations, a Lagrange equation. One is with respect to x, another is with respect to theta. Okay, so this is for x is equal to, and for theta we will get this equation. Okay, so this is equation number 1, suppose, and this is 2. Okay, so now let's find let's differentiate L with respect to x first, then del L by del x is m. If you differentiate it, you will get this expression. Okay, with respect to x. Now let us differentiate. If you differentiate the above expression with respect to x dot, then you will get m x dot. It again with respect to t, d by dt of L by Lx dot, del L by del x dot, then you will get mx double dot. Okay, now using these values in equation 1, we will get mx double dot minus m into L plus x theta dot square minus mg cos theta plus kx is equal to 0. This is one equation of the elastic pendulum, equation of motion of the elastic pendulum. Okay, for x with respect to x. Now let us find, we will get two equations, one with respect to theta, another with respect to x. Okay, so now let's find del L by del theta. So differentiate the L expression, this above expression with respect to theta, then you will get this result. So now if you differentiate it again with respect to theta dot, then what you will get, del L by del theta dot is equal to m into L plus x is whole square theta dot. So now here we are going to apply the product rule. Let me do in the next slide. Okay, so here d by dt of del L by del theta dot, so that's going to be let me write the Lagrange equation first. This is equation number 2, I have written again. Okay, so del L by del theta is this one, we have already got, and del L by del theta dot is this. Now let's find d by dt of del L by del theta dot. Then here it is u, suppose first function, and this is the second function v, suppose. Now apply u into v rule, product rule. If you differentiate u into v, u into derivative of v, v into derivative of u. So if you apply this, then you will get this twice m whole into L plus x dot theta dot plus m L plus x whole square theta double dot. Okay, so hope you have understood this. Now we are going to use these values in equation number 2, and doing so, what we have got, 2m L plus m x dot theta dot plus m L plus x whole square theta dot theta double dot plus mg L plus m sine theta is equal to 0. Now dividing both sides by m into L plus m, okay, then you will get this equation 2 theta dot x dot plus L plus x theta double dot minus plus g sine theta is equal to 0. So this is the another equation with respect to theta. This is the another equation of motion of elastic pendulum. Thank you for watching. So hope you have understood, and if you have understood this and if you think this is helpful for you, then please share with your friends, and if you are new to my channel, then subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching.